Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here, and today we are back again with the 2010 FIFA World Cup game. I am on a roll at the moment. I think I've won the World Cup twice in the space of like 4 days on this game. So I decided now to move away from Europe and Copa America, South America teams and stuff, and go to Australia today. People keep suggesting Australia, and I figured, why not? Why not? Let's do Australia just for today. I don't know too much about Australia, really. I know they've been quite consistent recently in qualifying for the World Cup, but I don't think they've ever actually gotten out the group stage, have they? I don't think they have. But we're in a group with Portugal, Mozambique, and Uzbekistan. So who have we got on the bench then? So we've got Sportster. I know Emerton, I know Bresciano, Harry Kewell obviously, Tim Cahill, anybody in the bench that we know? Sean McDonald, is that Sean Scott McDonald, sorry, yeah, I do kind of know him. The others, Miles Jedinak, yeah, I know him. Our first match of the group stage is against Uzbekistan. So here I'm just looking for maybe a quarter-final finish, maybe with Australia. It depends. I don't. What is Australia's highest finish? I can't really think in my mind that they've actually ever got out of a group stage of a World Cup. Maybe, I'm not sure. Or maybe round of 16. Maybe 2006 they got out the group stage. I remember like there was like a group with like Brazil, Croatia, Japan, and Australia. Australia, of course, play Uzbekistan quite a lot in Asia qualifying. A lot of people will be like, hang on, Australia are an oceanic nation. Yes, by continent, but they've been moved, obviously, if you don't know, because they were absolutely destroying those Pacific Island teams. And nobody wants to see that, really. Like, Australia just dominate all those little nations like that. It's a little bit unfair. And on the flip side as well, for Australia, it doesn't really give them good experience to play bigger teams, does it? Like, it doesn't really make them better if they just kept playing those teams all the time. I'm really enjoying playing this game recently. I always do, to be fair, but I think recently, because of the international tournaments that are on right now, it's sort of given it a little bit of a boost in terms of my enthusiasm for the game. Because obviously I love international football, and playing international football on this game, it's fun. It's good. It's good playing these types of games during tournaments. You know, I've always said it. I've always said it for a long time that Australia should be given the chance to host a World Cup. It would just be like the perfect setting for a World Cup. It would. It absolutely would. It would be amazing. Although, like I said at the start, there isn't that much interest really regarding football over in Australia. You know, they like other things like rugby and cricket, but I think that to host a World Cup for Australia would be awesome. But here comes Harry Kewell. Is it Harry Kewell? It just went over the bar. What are you doing? I just wanted a little tap under the keeper. That was a good through ball. Under the keeper, yeah, nice one. Who was that scored our first goal? It was Tim Cahill, the Australian legend, of course. And we go 1-0 up against Uzbekistan. Good start at the moment. Not too explosive from Australia, but it's what we needed. Over the top. Can Cahill get this? Yes, he has. Oh, almost slotted it under the keeper, but he gets the header, and it's 2-0 just before half-time. Cahill is finding his form now in the opening game of the World Cup for Australia. This is good. Australia look like they could be, well, potential runners-up in this group. I'd say Portugal will probably win it, because obviously Portugal better than us. Oh, no, no, no. Get rid of it. That was so lucky. I mean, that was just like literally right in front of goal, begging to be put in. And Uzbekistan couldn't take the chance. KO to Kewell. Kewell still got it. He's still... Oh, no, it's Kennedy, sorry. It's Kennedy, yes! Kennedy scores, and it's 3-0. I thought it was Harry Kewell, but it was an easy mistake because they kind of got the same sort of hairstyle at the back there. But, yeah, I mean, poor defending from Uzbekistan. We just fly it in underneath the keeper to make it 3-0. A very comprehensive win for Australia at the moment. Really, really good, dominant performance in the first group stage game. It'll be interesting to see what we do against Portugal. Here comes Kewell, Harry Kewell. Can he make it 4? He's crazy like a fool. It's Harry. Oh my god, I was about to do the chant then, guys. You know, being a Liverpool fan, we all know about the chants. But anyway, we went 3-0 on that one. brilliant result for Australia. I know it's against Uzbekistan, but they are no pushovers. I played them before. They are okay. Okay, second match of the group stage is against Portugal. This is going to be a real test for Australia. If they can beat Portugal here, then I think they're ready for round of 16 football and quarter-final football. If we don't, then I think we probably will beat Mozambique. It's just that we'll go into that second place and we'll end up against someone big. And yeah, we just need to be strong in this one. I figured whoever wins the Euros, I'll do a run with them, and whoever wins Copa America, I'll do a run with them. So you could potentially be seeing Brazil or Argentina runs in the future, and maybe in Italia or England. This is good play by Australia. We've broken Portugal down a little bit here. Can we whip this in and get a head on it? No, it never works with headers on this game. Go on, go for the shot. Oh, unlucky. Go for it again. Oh, it was on the floor, ready for the taking. I feel that the strikers for Australia do have a lot of potential to become absolute beast. I feel Kennedy could be an absolute beast. He's got that sort of body frame to be like that. And obviously, Harry Kewell is already a little bit of a beast, and so is Tim Cahill as well. So yeah, I think that once we get a little bit more form with those guys, I think we might be able to tear stuff up in the tournament. Oh, here we go. Harry Kewell. Square it inside, and yes! It went through the legs of two Portuguese defenders, and Cahill scores thanks to the help of Harry Kewell. And Australia are in dreamland right now. 1-0 up against a big team like Portugal. I mean, it could all change. I mean, there's still time, but it's a very good foundation for the win. Australia 1, Portugal 0. Oh, what a strike by Griella, or whatever his name is, the defender. I mean, I nicked it there, and then for some reason he just smashed it, and it was curling a little bit. Maybe that's why the goalkeeper had to save it. Oh, go on, through ball. Is this Kewell? Yes, it is. Harry Kewell. Yes, he scores! He scores! Harry Kewell scores, finally! And it's 2-0. Portugal broke down so badly there. They were just not with it. Look at this. They were just so far behind Harry Kewell. And I guess Pepe almost got in front of him, but he just stood off of him. Maybe because he was expecting like a little bit of a sweat goal, maybe. But 2-0 to Australia. Ronaldo out on the wing. He's going to cross that in. Of course he is. And that's yet a goal. I knew it because the way the goalkeeper was standing, it just wasn't favourable for me. And Raul Morales taps it in. Not good by Australia. A little bit defensive breakdown, but also sort of a little bit of BS crossing by the game. I mean, look at that. Like, Schwarzer was nowhere near it. And nobody was near it. It's just one of those things that the computer loves to do, to exploit. We've seen it about 1,000 times before. Bresciano to whip this in. Header, yes! Yes! Who scored that? Number 7 is Emerton with the goal. And Portugal are left stunned in the group stage. Australia are on red-hot form right now. This header was just brilliant. Over the top of two people. And he just beats the goalkeeper. 3-1 to Australia. Australia on to a famous victory. Here we are. 3-1 against Portugal. How about that? Nobody expected Australia to blitz Portugal like that. Absolutely fantastic play. I feel like the strikers are really starting to get really good on this now. Like, they're linking up so well, and it's really fast. Like, Australia are quite fast on this game, like, passing-wise and everything. That's what I kind of like. I kind of like that. I don't like slow build-up teams. I love that headline here. It just says, Brazil fail. Just Brazil fail. If you have a look at the table then, I'm top, comfortably top. Portugal and Uzbekistan play each other next. So if Uzbekistan can get a shocker, then they'll knock Portugal out. Mozambique, I think it's a little bit out of their hands, even if they do beat me. Here we are then. Look at this. It's all red, the night sky and everything. Like, it's really nice. Mozambique versus Australia. This game is still a really good game to look at. It's actually really not that bad. Like, compared to like most of the other older FIFAs and just old games in general, it's not a bad game to look at all. I think if they if ever, like, remastered this, just rebranded it as just World Cup instead of World Cup 2010, it would be amazing. But of course they'll never ever do that because it's EA and they don't care. Bresciano. He's been impressive as well in this one. Goes for the shot off the bar. Look at that. That shot by Bresciano. He basically just like toe punted it. Just smashes off the bar. Oh, look at this. A mistake. And Bresciano fell over and still scored. That's how good he is, guys. In a bit of a nothing game, we went 1-0 up. Very, very good start, I guess. I mean, it came into the box here. And he like tripped over and he still scored. Great goal. I have to say, this game has slowed down a lot for Australia and Mozambique. Both of the sides just don't really want to play this game, it just seems. Look, I just keep trying to make passes, but the midfield is non-existent. We've gone to sleep in this one. And who can blame Australia, really, because it's a bit of a nothing game. Mozambique is a bit of a nothing game as well. They're already out. So it's just one of those games that just don't matter on the face of it. Corner for Australia in the 90th minute. And it's only fair that I try and get an assist with Schwarzer. Because there's no repercussions for actually like conceding a goal here or whatever. I still come top. So let's just try it. Okay, keeper punches it out. You know what I'm going to try and do, right? Here comes Schwarzer on the ball. He is the best outfield player Australia have to offer. And they just bump into each other like absolute idiots. There we go, that'll stop Mozambique. And the referee's just like, don't do it again, even though I slid him out from behind. Yes, Australia won that game. It was a bit of a dull game, so I'm kind of glad it's over. But we got the job done nonetheless, and we're out of the group stage. Portugal got out with us as well. And yeah, we'll find out our round of 16 opponents. So we have Spain in the round of 16. A really harsh tie, to be honest. I didn't actually expect to get Spain, but nevertheless we're here. And I'm quite happy we're in the round of 16, but this might be where it ends because Spain are a top team. But we've been top tier team as well at the moment. We've scored lots of goals and defended well. So you never know. Australia could pull off another shocker like we did against Portugal. Here we are then, Spain versus Australia. Are we good enough to beat one of the best teams in the world? I know we just beat Portugal, but I feel that they weren't really that great in that group stage game. I think they're a little bit off form, but Spain are always a tough team to play against. Uh-oh. Spain are going through. David Villa. David Villa's going to tap it in. Yeah, he has. It's 1-0. We broke down defensively there a little bit. And David Villa puts Spain 1-0 up in the 7th minute. Not a great time to score, but it gives us a lot of time to get back into the game. Oh no. Torres got the lucky bounce there. I can't get him off the ball. And that was a great shot. This is what I mean about Spain. They are a level above Portugal on this game. Look at this passing by Spain. It's just absolutely elite. They're just literally playing me off the park, and I'm just holding on for dear life at the moment. Oh, Spain come close yet again. They've really been all over me this first half, and I don't know what to do at the moment. There's nobody going forward for Australia. Not particularly, anyway. Although, here comes Kennedy. Kennedy! Oh, that was our first, well, actually second real chance to score. And you really feel for Australia, they're not going to get many chances like that. Oh, missed. Cleared off the line by the Spanish defender. Australia almost get their goal back. And oh my god, just over the bar. That was lucky because it was bouncing off of literally every body part for him. It confused the Spanish defenders. And we're still 1-0 down at half-time. Australia are trying. They are really valiant here. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. If Spain get one more goal, it's basically game over. Xabi Alonso crosses it in. And it's a goal. But both the keeper and the defender were right in front of David Villa. But the problem is playing Spain sometimes is because they won the World Cup in real life, the game was last updated on that day when Spain won the final. So Spain are forever going to be OP on this game. I've really tried here against Spain, but they're just absolutely on form at the moment today. They're just not giving anything up, and I just can't seem to get anywhere near the goal as much as them. I mean, I want to score at least once, but I just don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, Kennedy, that was so close. Bresciano whips this in. Number 3, oh, just wide of the post. We've had shots, we've had chances, but Australia just can't put them away. It's so frustrating to kind of go out like this. I know it's against the world champion Spain, but at the end of the day, we were pretty good in the group stage. Oh, that's a ridiculous ball. Everybody is just not here. And they score. It's game over. Spain have been absolutely electric today. They put me down so hard here. I've really tried. That's basically me right now. I'm just like, what can I do? What can I do? I'm sorry, Schwarzer, but what can I do? When I'm trying to attack, I can't do both things, attack and defend at the same time. Spain are ridiculous on this game. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, we ain't getting anything. Australia has just kind of like fallen off a little bit. And I do get it because it's against Spain. And the way they've been playing has been absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, we're out, unfortunately. I don't know how to feel about that. Australia did have potential. They really did. I think we just ran into the wrong team. Spain are stupidly overpowered on this game. And they're very hard to get rid of out of a tournament. And I can't really complain. The way I played and the way Spain played were just different class. So England won the World Cup, so it did come home in the end. And the third place playoff we don't know because it's a 2-2 draw. And it doesn't tell you. So that was your run with Australia. I really hope you enjoyed it. Despite it being kind of a short run, I was expecting a little bit more from Australia. But at least we got the result against Portugal. And we did well in the group stage at least, so that's something, I guess. The back-to-back dream of winning 2 World Cups in a row will have to wait for another time. If you did like this video, obviously like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.